Being in love is easy. Feeling excited about marriage? Also easy. But being ready? That's a different story. Because here's what no one tells you. Love can blind you, but readiness clears your vision. I've seen people walk down the aisle filled with butterflies and walk out months later with broken hearts. They loved each other, but they weren't ready for what marriage actually demands. So let's talk about what readiness really looks like, not in theory, but in real life. In this final episode of the Marriage Prep series, we'll explore the difference between wanting marriage and being ready for it, 6 signs you're emotionally, mentally, and relationally prepared, common false starts and why they happen, and a story from my cousin who postponed her wedding just weeks before and is now grateful she did. If you're asking yourself, am I truly ready? This one's for you. Let's get honest, with love. My cousin Sarah had everything planned. Wedding date set, venue booked, dress was hanging in her closet. But one night over dinner, she told me quietly, I don't think I'm ready. Not because I don't love him, but because I haven't finished becoming me. She wasn't scared of him. She was scared of losing herself too early. She called off the wedding, not the relationship. They both agreed to take a step back, go to counseling, and grow separately and together. Fast forward 2 years, they got married. Stronger, wiser, calmer. She told me, postponing wasn't weakness. It was respect for myself and for him. Let's bust a myth. You don't need to be perfect to get married. You don't need to have all your issues solved, your past healed, or your life fully figured out. But you do need to be ready in the key areas. Psychologists agree that successful marriages have more to do with personal maturity than compatibility alone. The most important person you marry is yourself at that moment in time. By Dr. Alexandra Solomon, therapist and marriage researcher. Let's explore what actual readiness looks like. 6 signs you're ready for marriage. Number 1, you know who you are and who you're becoming. You don't need to have your dream job or ultimate confidence, but you do need self-awareness, a clear sense of your values, a growing understanding of your patterns, wounds, and strengths. When you know yourself, you stop expecting your partner to complete you. Instead, they complement your growth. Number 2, you've learned how to do conflict well. Not avoid it, not win it, but do it well. That means listening instead of reacting, taking responsibility for your part, speaking with honesty and kindness, repairing quickly, not holding grudges. Because love doesn't eliminate conflict. It teaches you how to handle it without destroying each other. Number 3, you're willing to prioritize the relationship even when it's inconvenient. Marriage is going to ask you to show up when you're tired, communicate when you'd rather shut down, choose unity over ego, and be there when it's uncomfortable. If you're still clinging to me first, marriage might feel like a constant battle. Readiness sounds like we're a team and I'm ready to think like one. Number 4, you've had the important conversations and survived them. Before marriage, you should already have real talks about finances, faith, family boundaries, children, long-term goals, mental health and emotional needs, past relationships or traumas. Avoiding these doesn't protect the relationship. It weakens it. Being ready means you faced these topics together and built trust by telling the truth. Number 5, you're not marrying to escape something. This one's big. You shouldn't get married because you're lonely, you're bored, you're trying to prove something, everyone else is doing it, or you're scared to start over. Marriage built on fear will always feel fragile. True readiness comes from abundance, not desperation. Number 6, you're committed to growing after the wedding. The real work begins after the vows. So ask yourself, am I ready to stay curious about my partner for years to come? Am I open to feedback, even when it hurts?
Am I prepared for seasons where it doesn't feel romantic or exciting? Readiness isn't just about the wedding. It's about your willingness to work when things aren't easy. Signs you might need more time. You still feel like you're hiding parts of yourself. You haven't seen your partner in seasons of stress or failure. You can't answer key questions about your shared future. Your gut is uneasy and you keep trying to silence it. One or both of you avoids conflict or tough conversations. You're afraid to slow down even though something feels rushed. Here's the truth. Pausing doesn't mean quitting. Waiting doesn't mean wasting time. Sometimes love needs space to mature before it becomes something sustainable. For a long time, I thought marriage was about finding someone who gets me. But now, I think it's about becoming someone who knows herself well enough to choose wisely and love well. I'm not waiting for perfect. I'm waiting for peace. The kind of peace that says, we've done the work. We faced the hard stuff. We're ready to grow together, not just get excited together. And when that time comes, I won't need fireworks. I'll know because I'll feel calm. And calm is underrated. What's one thing you think defines real marriage readiness? Or what's something you've seen people overlook that came back to haunt them? Let's make this comment section a space of wisdom.